Get your tushy over here.
Okay. Let's see if that's gonna work.
Hello. Hello.
Look who's here.
Look at all these pretty papers.
Ooh, we're gonna have so much fun.
We're gonna have so much fun.
I made us a little crooked, and I've got my. It needs to be this. I haven't switched over to spring yet, so I'm very sorry.
Pay attention to that.
Let's see if we're sideways like we're supposed to be on here, or.
Well, it's okay. I brought Christmas paper. Apparently, I didn't know what season
It
was.
worked.
Oh, I like it.
It worked.
It worked great.
Okay, we're a little wonky. It's hard to set up in here, so y'all bear with us for just a second.
And we are a little wonky.
We're always a little wonky, but that's okay. And let's go over here a little bit.
Oh,
let's see
okay.
Elizabeth some more. So, do y'all know Elizabeth from Ellie's Attic?
Hey guys!
Hopefully y'all are following her on her page.
You're on your own for the comments today because I can't see that far.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Everybody saying hi. Hey.
Hey, hey,
Hey. Susie and Rose and Penny and Betty. Am I still wonky, Betty? Yeah, we're wonky.
Well, we might just have to be wonky.
Hey, Opa. Yeah, at least now we're not having to squinch up when you see half of each one of our faces.
It's true.
Hey, I want to ask you this while they're getting here. How do you feel about thumbnails shared that are not, that are...
Do you have one of me that's not funny or not very flattering?
She doesn't know yet.
Did you post one of me that's not very flattering? I saw the ones you posted today.
Okay,
They
so
didn't
she's
bother
seen
me.
them.
Yeah,
Okay,
they
good.
didn't bother me.
Because I have this thing about funny, I go through,
Oh.
I'm trying to find a thumbnail, and I'll stop it, I'll go, oh my word, and I'll get tickled. So I thought, if they like it.
Well, did you not see all the goofy faces I made last night? I kept going. I'm always doing it.
I don't see it unless you
point it out.
You stop it. You pause it. Oh goodness! Hey everybody! Gosh, we're already up to 82.
Yay! That's awesome.
She just flew in, got stuck in
Literally.
traffic.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are.
15-minute drive turned into a 30-minute drive. I was flying, so
Well,
hopefully Bartlett's not looking for me out there now. They might be.
then she hit the SOS on her watch.
Yeah, then I hit the SOS, so the police may literally be here in a moment. So
Sorry. Oh, Cindy, you did make it. Well, good. I didn't think you'd get to be here. Y'all.
Haley and Madeline.
Yeah, hey, Leanne. Oh, and Patricia and Patty's here. Patty says, I know Elizabeth is wonky all the time. Thank you, Ada. She says we both look great. That's very sweet.
Thank you. I don't feel like it because my hair was kind of going when it came
Always
in.
looks good.
Sometimes.
I guess
She's crazy.
I've got hair envy of her too, just like Amanda. I said that the other night. I've got hair envy of me.
She does have the best hair.
So, if y'all saw, there's Lee. Lee's here too.
Hey, Lee!
I had gotten this canvas cloth at Walmart the other day to use, and I thought, I was gonna cover the table with that brown paper. If I'm being really honest, I couldn't find it.
Oh, well,
So I thought, well, there's the canvas drop cloth is perfect. And Rudy decided, I swear, it must have catnip in it or something. He lost his mind all over
really?
Oh, he lost his mind.
And I don't know, somebody out there that can Google real quick. Catnip is some sort of plant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and I don't know if it falls in that family of maybe what they make this cloth out of, but it could be that there's a little catnip
loves
in here.
him some catnip. He does. And so, yeah, he went a little berserk, and I thought, how are we going to do this with this big cat? But I took a video and I posted it.
Well, he did give me a pretty death stare when I sat down in his chair like, what do you think you're doing? And that's where I sit, and you don't belong here. But he gladly got up and let me sit down, so that was nice.
Yeah, he decided I got to get out of here. It's still too crazy. I got to show y'all real quick. You know what I got?
Oh, if we could just go there.
I got a Hawaii mug.
Oh, my stars.
How about that? It's from Linda Gaylord. I just want to be sure I got it right. Linda Gaylord. Is that not cool? It came yesterday.
Does Linda Gaylord live in Hawaii?
Actually, right now she doesn't, but they did for a long time because her husband was stationed there. And she has an awesome mug collection too. But she had 3 of these, and this one had never been used.
Nice.
And she packed it up for me. I didn't think I'd ever have a Hawaii.
I was about to say, well, Linda, we're coming to do a live at your house
Exactly.
next. It might take us a little longer to get there, but we're coming. So just get ready.
In a heartbeat.
The Southern girls are on their way.
Oh, really, Marjorie? You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I want you to tell them what we're doing today.
Well, what we're doing, we weren't sure what we were doing until what, about 2 hours ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's how it usually goes.
Probably about, there's no telling. My garage literally does look like Sanford and Son lives there. And if you don't know who Sanford and Son is, it was a show about people that had a junkyard, and that's what my garage looks like because I pick things up and I'm going to redo them. And I have a lot that are going to be redone. Hello, Sarge. And about 6 months ago, I picked up this awesome chandelier, and I'm going to take a picture of it when I get home today so you can see what it starts like. And it's got a big pineapple in the center. It is gaudy as can be, and I love it. So what I'm going to do, yeah, it's very cool. And I can't decide what color I'm going to paint the actual chandelier, but what I want to do is put birdhouses on it and have like an apartment complex for the birds.
That is so my jam.
Yes, and I think it's going to be super cool, but what I want to do is design the houses first, and then I'll do the center piece around whatever all of these look like, and I want them to all look a little different. Mm-hmm. So to me, I thought, what better way to have them all look a little different than to have somebody that's not me do one. So we're going to both do a birdhouse today.
It's going to be fun.
We brought some rice paper. I've got the buckets of bling. I've got the buckets of would you bet he just loves me.
He does. He really does. He gave her kisses right away.
And then I've got patio paint so we can paint them to stay outside. We got some outdoor Mod Podge. We're going to give that a try. So we're just going to have some fun and hang out.
Chat with y'all and create. And it was, first of all, I got to say thank you very much.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
Mr. Taterbuggin had abandoned me on his live day. And, you know, after missing a whole week, too, from my head cold, I'm still catching up. And I thought, I should go live. It's a poor substitute to get me instead of his cooking, I know.
I was going to say, and it's kind of unfortunate that we're not going to get to eat his cooking.
Isn't it?
I'm a little upset about that.
So, Elizabeth, I'm watching her live last night on Ellie's Attic, and she said, what if I come craft with you? I'm like, yes! Yes, that'll make up for it. Just being me, and we'll have fun.
And I mean, you talk about the queen of just inviting yourself over. I said, hey, I'm going to come on over to your house, and we're going to do this live together.
Do it.
I don't know what I was thinking. So, but anyhow, I'm glad we did it.
Yes,
it's a nice way to end a Friday.
That. I really do. Do y'all have a good enough angle? Is this good?
Are we too wonky?
I can't tell. I'm kind of far away from the phone, so Patty said that's a great idea, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Patty. And Patty, thanks for showing up. She's one of our old Whitehaven friends. Patty went to church with my sweet mama and to Bible study, and Patty's a hairdresser. She's one of the sweetest people.
Oh, well, I'm happy to meet you,
She's
Patty.
a sweetheart. She's a girl, Whitehaven girl.
That's sweet. Okay. Yeah, that's what friends do. The good friends just do that, yes.
And Lee would have been with us too, but she's hanging out, nursing that back, and hopefully she's going to be right as rain by next week. I'm giving her till Tuesday. Surgery's Monday. Tuesday.
You got till Tuesday, Lee.
You got till Tuesday.
Get on that.
So, yeah.
Lori was saying, love this idea. You can get many birdhouses at Dollar Tree and make your own versions, you know.
That's true. That's a great idea. That's, you know, like I said, Lori, thank you for sharing that. What I like to do is kind of just inspire you to do stuff. You don't have to do it like I'm doing it.
Oh, that, yeah.
But you can take those little, like she said, those little mini ones, and I'm just sitting here thinking, you know, those little cupcake stands they have, you could put a bunch of little mini ones on that, and it'd be so sweet and cute to sit on your patio or even in your house in a little vignette.
You know, last year I had a ball with the Dollar Tree birdhouses, and I would get that little thin Dollar Tree candle holder that you just put a little tea
Oh,
light
yeah,
in and flip it upside down. And in fact, if this wasn't going outside, I'd be getting my spackle out. I loved covering them with spackle
Well,
and
honey,
making texture.
you do whatever you want to. We don't have to take this one with us. It can stay. With
No. I want a house.
She wants a house in Germantown.
In Germantown. That's the only way I'm ever going to get a house in Germantown is to do this. That's right. Thank you. But I
She
want
wants
to be
a house with a
represented on the
pool,
show.
too.
I do. I used to have an above ground, but then, the boys grew up.
That was awful. I should have said that.
She's here today. She doesn't know I'm about to be saying, girl, I'm coming over to the pool today.
It's about time. If it wasn't so cold, we would have been doing it by the pool.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So let's hear your vision first, because I love your visions.
What I'm kind of thinking, we have the exact same birdhouse. Just a single family home. I'm thinking I want to do blues and whites on this. I'm going to try to find some pretty rice paper. I brought every piece of rice paper that I have. So I'm going to try to find something out of here. And I want to cut one of your wooden birds. I want to trace it and cut it out. I'll go get it. You stay.
I don't have one. I don't.
So what I'm going to do is have Lindy draw a little bird, and then I'm going to cut it out. And I want to put it on the back of it, but I kind of thought I would just do a little
I wish we had some extras that he had cut before he left.
Well, and I meant to grab one when I left my house, and I forgot.
Oh, well.
So,
we'll do it.
But you know what? There's about 4 more of these at my house to do. So if I can't cut a bird out this time, I can do it again.
Okay.
I can always just take a piece and just decoupage it here. And I thought I might even get a little crazy with some woodgie bend on it. Maybe. It's just going to depend what the birdhouse is telling me it wants to be.
I love that she does that. She waits until the piece tells her what it wants to be. Mary, I see it's your first time watching.
I apologize in advance.
I'm so happy you're here. Welcome. And Ellie's Attic. I hope maybe Cindy's got your link on here, or Betty, or Opa. Lindy can draw one, Regina said.
Yes, she can.
Hey, Barb. And no, this one's not Bell Lily. This is old
cute.
Cato, I believe, from several years ago.
Mine is like,
I love yours.
I went and saw my twins for lunch, and their newest thing is they're going to be 3 tomorrow, by the way. And it's tomorrow. The day I became Ellie is tomorrow.
Oh.
Gets me a little misty, but I love the stage they're in right now because they go through, they all go through different stages, and the most recent stage they were in before this was mommy. Everything was mommy. So when I came in the door, they would be all like Velcro on mommy. Well, now when I walk in, they're like, grab my hand. They go, come play with me. So we go play. Well, part of playing with Ellie is usually pulling her clothes and jerking her shirt, but I don't care. They could stab me with a fork. Right. I'm not gonna care. So they kind of pulled my shirt all out of whack today.
Little girl and a little boy,
So
twins.
sweet.
They're so precious. Okay, so we'll get started.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start with a white. I'm just probably going to do the whole bottom part of this white, and the platform and the roof I'm going to do some blues on. So what are you thinking you want to do?
Well, it's so funny because in my mind, as I was pondering this for the last couple of hours that we knew we were going to do this, I was thinking at least the facade of it, the front, a pretty paper.
Perfect.
And I'll tell y'all, I have my order from Digital Deco Designs. It's supposed to be here between 1 and 5. It's 4:18. If they show up during the live,
We might be running out to the mailbox.
we'll unpack it and you'll see it. But
Well, that'd be fun to open.
wouldn't it? Yeah, to see what, because that'll be fun. And but also if any of my ladies are dropping links, and this is Kathy's rice paper. Ellie, Elizabeth has an affiliate link. I have one too, but I do too. But these are your papers, so I want you to go through Ellie's Attic, her link. You've got the link on your page.
I do have the link on I actually think I have a link tree. I don't know if it's very successful, but
Link tree.
if for whatever reason you can't get to the link on my page, message me or send a message through Lindy's page. We'll get you hooked up with Catherine. She's awesome.
She's fantastic. Okay,
Well,
you don't
good.
need to follow. Carry larger sizes. Barb, it depends on the item. You just kind of have to look at what sizes that they do offer.
And
because
she
some of them
has
have
gone up
extended.
to a larger.
Yes, I
larger
did size up.
Yeah.
I normally wear. There's Tanya. Hey, Tanya from Hummingbird Paintery. I'm so sorry you didn't get to go on your trip today. That made me sad. So if I'm going to use a paper for the front, I really do need to put a white coat.
Yeah, I
So
always
it'll show
recommend we paint them white first. So no
Okay.
matter what we're gonna
We'll get
do, we should
started on
paint them
that.
white.
Thank you, Opa.
Here's the white, and then I'll use this white.
How about you want me to get us a paper plate?
Hey, yeah,
I didn't think about that. I'll be right back, y'all.
this white feels really running.
Uh-oh. You may want to use my white.
Well, this might be a really old patio. You know, I painted my fence last year. That's why I got. Oh, let me tell you what we're doing. Let's back up. Since these are going to be outside, I brought these patio paints. I've got deco art and I've got some folk art. I can't say the word folk. Folk. I never can say
Say
it.
it very carefully
Folk.
while you're live.
Folk. And I got these and brought them over. So we're going to use these patio paints because they will last better outside. I actually did do my fence. I painted a couple flowers on my fence last year. And after following Tanya, and when she did it, of course mine don't look as good as hers. But,
I want to be that brave. I would love to do that.
oh, it was fun. And all I could think was, I bet my neighbors think I'm so janky. And I don't care.
Doesn't matter
But
if you love it.
yeah.
I have all those paints in there in my studio. And by the way, we're in my kitchen because last time, y'all know, I could only scoot the camera back so far because there's windows. So we were squinched up, so I thought, well, let's try it in here and see if y'all get a better view. I hope this is better for y'all, but I have all those paints out there and I don't have the patio paints, so she just brought her paints over.
I just brought my whole paint rack of patio
Yeah.
paint. I have patio paint and I think I have enamel on the other side. I tried to
You
get
have some
organized. Well, I just picked the whole thing up off the little stick thing. I just said, this will be easier than trying to pull them all out.
She's got the paint caddy like I have, so for
Those are
Michael's.
great too.
Love
If you
those
haven't
things.
gotten one, you should. Let me show it to them.
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have the little twisty part right now, but this is the coolest thing ever, and it sits on
bunch.
sits on a little stick and twirls, and it's awesome. So, yeah, I just brought the whole thing.
Perfect.
Did
And
I
it's
tip in your
easy.
pages then?
Okay. I did.
Yours
for
is much thicker than mine, that white paint.
You should use that one.
I'm probably going to.
Yeah, this is
You know why?
nice.
Because it's folk art and it's good paint.
Yeah,
we
I
like
love
it.
folk art. I do, and it's always a good thickness.
And I'm a paint waster. Don't forget that about me.
Oh, you are? Yes, I heard you say that the other night when you were mixing up that pretty blue color.
I'll save
girl, you
it.
better get a jar out.
Well, you know, I found these cute little jars at Dollar Tree. They're not jars. They're little plastic round containers, and I just put them in those. And
Perfect.
I put a little dot of paint on the top, which is hilarious because you can see through it, but I still do that to
Perfect.
kind of mark them. But yeah.
One time I got the. They're at Target. I guess you could probably get them anywhere. We're trying to
Oh, there we go.
are.
Did that to me last night.
Thank you, Judy, for the stars. You're so sweet. Thank you. The little condiment cups.
Yes, that's kind of what I think these might be.
Those. When I would mix up my own stain, I would save them in those. So
Well, the cool thing about this was there was like 10 or 12 of them in this bag, and it was $1.
yeah, that's wonderful.
I
That's
thought,
wonderful.
you know what? Even if it's wrong, I'm getting them.
Right. Betty said apparently somebody's been asking, where do you get patio paints?
Hobby Lobby. They're right there on the paint aisle. You have to just, oh my gosh. Sorry. I've been getting blown up with spam calls. I don't know what's going on, but they are right there on the aisle with all the other paint. They're kind of in the middle. where more of the specialty stuff is. And, oh, you're just painting the front of yours right now, aren't you?
I think so, because I think I'm going to just try the front first with a paper.
Would you like to look through the papers then?
I would.
I'll hand them
There's
to
some
you.
questions. I'm going to be better about watching these. Yeah, I know the screen keeps freezing. I'm very sorry. The paint holders are from Michael's, and I have a link tree at the very top of the Taterbuggin page. It's got all my links in it, and there's a link directly to, it's not an affiliate link, but it'll take you right to the paint caddies that we use.
And they're very inexpensive, and they're very good, and Michael's online they get their stuff to you pretty quickly, I think, yeah. I'm a big online shopper. My neighbor makes fun of me because she says, you get deliveries all the time. It's like, yep, I get my groceries delivered, my food usually delivered,
There you go.
my Amazon.
You do your food too?
Yeah.
Besides your groceries?
We DoorDash a lot.
Okay. I've never done that before.
Well, it's just Charlie and I, and
Yeah.
Charlie has such a picky eating choices, I guess is the best way to put it. He has a very limited menu. And so we use a lot of DoorDash because that way he can get what he wants, which is a hamburger or chicken fingers, and then I can get something good.
I'm just eyeballing where this design's gonna hit, and I just wanted a little bit of both, but I don't want to mess up the flowers.
Hey, do you want? You can wait. Try. All right, hold on. Flip it over. See if it'll go. No. Go. Nope.
Oh, this. Thank you. I'm special.
See if it'll go like that if you just slide it over, and then you'll get a little bit of both. But you
Yeah,
just
see,
have
that's
to
what
cut
I
off.
was. Yeah.
Oh, is that
looking
what you were
at.
doing?
That's what I was doing,
and I
just
took over.
didn't. No, that's okay. I just didn't want to get in the middle of your pretty flowers, but I thought, how cute would that be
Well,
to get some of that?
They're your pretty flowers today.
Let's see where that hole is gonna be.
All you have to do is go over it with a water pen, remember? Or a paintbrush with water.
That's right.
No scissors
Oh.
necessary. Why?
Yeah, Penny. Very pretty.
She's so pretty.
She's so pretty.
It's a good thing you're pretty.
Oh, my Ring doorbell just went off. Because
I'll be so excited.
maybe we'll get to open them together.
This is like, what if they're not there?
It's Jeff. It's my mailman. I don't want to scare him. Open the doors. So I'm gonna let him finish what he's doing.
Come on in, Jeff.
Yeah, we love Jeff.
He's putting stuff in the magic
I talked
box.
about Jeff yesterday.
We should invite Jeff in and put him on the live.
I don't know about that. Like, he thinks we're crazy.
Jeff is the mailman, just so y'all know. We're not just inviting strange men in. I mean,
Yeah, he's good, made really good friends with Mr. Taterbuggin now. Okay, y'all get back. Get back. I don't need
all right,
to-
y'all. Who wants to know if the papers are going to be there? I think they are. Protection there. So is everybody having a great Friday? Oh, I'm so glad it's Friday. You know what tomorrow is? My favorite day, the weekend. I cannot wait. Did you get them? Oh, so good.
And I got this too, so we're gonna have a happy mail.
So you got a
Unboxing.
mug too?
I don't know. Let's see what it. Yeah, Marjorie. She's on one too.
Woohoo!
Let me just get my scissors out, and we'll all get to see it together. This is like a
Hello,
bonus live where you
son.
never know what's gonna happen. Apparently.
Hello.
Doing a little bit
Are
of
you?
everything.
Oh, are you gonna help me? You're the bestest
Oh my goodness.
Your daddy is gonna spank you
Oh,
when you
it's a
don't.
good thing your daddy's not. I don't care. I'll give you
Oh,
kisses.
I love you so much. You're so pretty. My dogs are gonna break up with me when I get home. Thank
He
you.
loves you.
Oh my gosh.
He just loves
This is
you.
one of my dream dogs. You know, I
Oh.
love a German Shepherd. Y'all, I forgot we were on a live.
We are. We're just hanging out with friends, y'all.
Oh, my
Look,
goodness.
Marjorie, your box just got here. Uh-oh, there's more tape.
Oh,
I thought I had it all. There we go. Okay, y'all. I've never done Happy Mail live. This is
Oh,
so
that's
cool.
fun.
Oh. Oh, Marjorie, thank you so much.
She has the prettiest handwriting.
Doesn't she? Look how pretty.
It looks like a school teacher.
Very pretty.
She's got more. Oh.
Oh, okay. Maybe she was just okay.
I don't know, but that's
I
really
nope, it's
pretty.
very
with
pretty.
that list.
Yes. Oh my. There's more. There's more goodies in here. She's from Wisconsin.
Did she send us some cheese?
Let's see.
Oh, cheese.
Hello, cheese.
Love me some
Yeah, they were
cheese.
saying Sarge wants to help. Look at that. That's so cute. Wisconsin.
And it has beer and football on it. Two
That's
great
adorable.
things. That's so cute. And cheese.
And cheese,
I
yes.
love cheese.
So technically there is cheese in here.
Good job. That's precious.
That's wonderful. Okay. Oh, y'all are having too much fun. I love it. Yes, we're having a wonderful time. Water paint brushes. Yes, Barb. Absolutely. Oh, look at this coaster.
How precious. Oh my gosh, I have to, hold on. You know, I can't,
Look at it.
can't see.
I love the colors too.
Are they known for cranberries there? I did not know
Are
that.
y'all known for cranberries? We learn something new every day.
How
I know.
neat is that?
Yeah. I've been to Madison before.
Been to Wisconsin, but I don't remember where I've been in Wisconsin.
I trained as an MT for my new business, back in the day.
My old gig.
My old gig. And I had to go in January, and this Southern girl didn't know winter like I saw in Wisconsin in January. Let me tell you what, that was shocking for me, but I had a ball up there.
I went to
Right, Lori? I'm sorry.
Milwaukee. That's
Oh, did you? Okay.
Oh yeah, and I had a good time, but I was in training for a job too, but I made friends with the bartender on the cool street in Milwaukee called Water Street, I think it was.
Of course you did.
Yeah, and I had a friend that was the bartender by the end of it, and we had a really good time while I was there. By the end of the week, everybody wanted to hang out with the Memphis girl.
Cows. I love cows.
Oh, that's so
Thank you so much, Marjorie. This is so sweet. I love it. Oh, and that's got a pretty gold rim on it. That's just so
So
pretty.
don't put that in the microwave.
Okay. Oh, thank you. You're right.
Well, I learned the hard way. Just gonna say, most of the time when I give it unsolicited advice, it's because I've had a little experience, and yes, that will make some sparks.
Little sweet piece of Wisconsin chocolate shaped like Wisconsin.
That's
you know,
precious.
Amanda from Amanda Maid, our friend Amanda,
Sweet
is
Amanda.
in Wisconsin. Sent all my goodies over here so we don't get any paint on or anything. And Julie and I, Moidle from Moidle's Magic, keep saying we're going up to see her this summer.
Not without me, you're not.
I know, and she's got such great shopping places. I'm just gonna let you keep painting. I'm gonna see what I got here.
What's that place that Hippie Tom's? I want to go with her to that
I want
place.
to go to Hippie Tom's so bad. That was cool.
I might not come back if I go up there. That would be fun. That's one of my favorite papers.
Kathy, are you on here? Does anybody know if Kathy's on here? Y'all look at that one. Oh my
I think that's called Royal Queen Bee or something. That's
Oh,
one of
you
my
know me and
all-time
bees.
favorites.
Oh my
It's
goodness.
so precious. Here, why don't you just give me back my stack of papers?
Okay.
Since you've got your
I've got
fancy
my
stack
papers
of
now.
papers.
Okay, I promise I'm gonna get back to this in just a minute, but I hope y'all
I wanna see
want
what
to
you
see
got.
it. Gina wants to go too. Yeah, Penny has been on. I got a text from your own number though.
Oh, I get those. I've gotten those. Those are spam calls too. They say they can copy any phone number.
It makes me so.
So
mad.
it's been happening to me is I'll get one and I'll hit ignore and I'll block it, and within 30 seconds another one will pop up, but they will have switched it to Collierville or Germantown or Memphis,
Yeah, to make
so
it-
that they think they're going to trick me. They're not tricking me.
She's too smart. Okay. Oh, look how sweet.
Oh my goodness.
That's like a twofer.
That's so
Look
sweet.
at that.
But look at the next one. Sweet.
Oh my
Those
goodness.
bunny rabbits.
Y'all, look.
I'm going to stop looking ahead.
Oh,
my
goodness.
goodness gracious.
That's precious. Oh my.
Moidle.
Oh, a little vintage bunny, right? Moidle.
So cute.
Oh, Julie messaged me, and I will send it to you.
Oh.
That's so sweet. We're just over here having a big time. It's like all y'all are just sitting around the table with us, and
Aren't
we're
they?
just look.
Show and tell. When she posted that one, I said, "Well, girl, that's just got all the stuff."
It does.
I mean, look at it.
A little bit
It's
of
got
everything. I could see you getting a bunch of projects out of this one.
You really
sheet.
can,
The
because
small project.
I love the purple, but I mean, it's some. That's a lot going on. I like it.
Little bit of the Mackenzie Childs check.
That's your birdhouse.
Oh, look, birds.
So pretty.
I love them. That reminds me, birds, are so my thing. Amanda shared those pictures from around that little gift shop she was in this morning, and there's a mug there. Oh, like I need another mug. But
You're really short on them.
it just, it has this sweet, soft little, looks like hand-painted bird nest with a little bird on it. It's soft grays. The lip of the mugs, the shape was different. The design was really beautiful, but...
Getting us some paper towels.
Oh, okay.
You stay
I
there.
didn't remember that. I'm just showing and telling real quick.
You're good. I'm not going anywhere.
You love birds too, Tanya? Is that what you were saying? I wish I could have gone to that estate sale with you earlier. I had to go to the grocery store for my parents today. Lydia's become Vanna White. That Victorian look. And I love
that
anything that has the letter, handwriting behind it. And y'all, I got rice paper, a pack of rice paper. So
I was going to say, what are those white ones?
Yeah. So you know what? If I had just gotten these a little sooner, you know what I would have done?
Printed some stuff off.
I think I might have printed one of my paintings and put it on the front, so it would really be, it have my painting on it.
Why don't you do that?
Could I do that? How could I do that? Let me think.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think that would take a little time.
I'll bring another birdhouse over.
Yeah. No, got an idea. Hey, Donna. Donna just got here. She said hey to both of us. Okay. Now the decision.
Yes, I gotta find one
It's
too.
the hard part, y'all.
I really like this one, sort of.
Oh, yeah. How did I miss this one?
I don't know. Were you just so geeked out over the others?
I-
Sometimes they stick together too. I
Maybe
get too
it did.
excited.
Oh, my. That's really lovely. You know I love that color.
That's really pretty.
I want it to be very different from yours, though. Hey, April. No.
I got the Victorian too. Look,
Oh!
like
I
mine.
thought that one looked familiar, but I thought maybe it was from going over her website. I missed Tanya's message.
Oh,
I did.
You know
I'm
I can't
so
see it from
sorry.
over
I'm not doing very good with comments today. Although that's pretty cute too. Just the...
oh, that is cute. That's Carolina blue. Because the Tar Heels are going to win the... oh, sports.
Sports. Right over my head.
I'm miraculously not going to put a skull on this. Like
Skulls are her jam.
I love them.
You know what? You said you love this paper, that it has a lot going on. It's going on your birdhouse. Because it's fun. It's got the
Okay.
flowers that I'd hoped. It's got the black and white that okay.
You do you,
It's going to be
girlfriend.
this one. I'm going to have a piece of this on her.
I'm going to try to
birdhouse.
find one that I want
If we
to
ever
try.
actually get birdhouse finished today.
What birdhouses?
A lot's going on.
I don't.
She asked if you wanted her to bring y'all some chicken spaghetti. Tanya asked that. That's so sweet. Well, honestly, I'll tell y'all, Mr. Taterbuggin she didn't even know this yet. He called a little while ago. I was running around doing a million things. And they're actually going to come on back tonight.
Oh,
So I'll probably have to wait on him for supper, Tanya. Thank you, though. That was a sweet thing. I shouldn't speak for you, though. You may want some chicken spaghetti.
Thank you. I would love some, but I can't do carbs right now.
Oh, that's right.
I'm the girl that's trying to lose all the weight. But Tanya, you're awesome for that. Thank you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, from Pimento's.
Ooh, y'all, that's my favorite restaurant in Memphis. It is.
Have I ever been there?
They're owned by the Holiday Ham people.
Ooh.
And they're, I really want this blue, but that doesn't go with that. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Changing my plan. It's not going to be blue and white. They are owned by Holiday Ham people, and they have pimento cheese sandwiches and stuff, but they have probably one of the best hamburgers that I've ever had in my life.
I've got to try it.
They're so good.
Isn't it over on Poplar?
There is one on Poplar, and I know there's one in Collierville, but I don't know where another one would be. But the one on Poplar is the one I like to go to because you can sit down, and it's got a nice lobby. That's where I went for my birthday dinner.
Oh, wonderful.
Because I like it so much. I'm going to go ahead and finish painting mine, I think, before I do it. But I've decided I'm going to do this paper. Because it's got some of this blue. And I really want to use this blue. Because I think it's so stinking pretty.
That is very
and
pretty.
It's got sunflowers. So I'm going to try to figure out a way to get some of this. And then have this big part on the back.
Gotcha.
So I may do paper, and then the facade I may paint a color.
So we'll just be
what the birdhouse
opposite.
told me.
It spoke to you. I'm gonna go get a pair of scissors and a water brush that Betty sent me,
You do that.
and also sent you actually.
I have one. It's in my purse, but you know where my purse is? In the car.
Y'all forgive me. I'm getting up again. I'm gonna go get a couple of things from the studio.
I'll probably forget y'all are here again and just start painting again and zombie out. Sorry, y'all, that I brought up the basketball thing, but we are a basketball family. We love, actually, my daughter and I are the sports fanatics. I love sports. I love football. I love basketball. I love baseball, but only if I can see it in person. I'm not a big person that wants to watch it on TV. But North Carolina is where my family is from and where my dad is from. And so when we get to this level of basketball and we're playing Duke, it's a big deal. And
Memphis playing Duke?
No, I'm talking about North Carolina.
Oh.
Once Memphis got out of it, I had to switch my allegiance to the Tar Heels, and so
I got really involved when they get like to the 8.
Yeah.
But
She doesn't know anything about sports.
that was right before my daddy went in the hospital.
Oh, you mean in the Final Four when Memphis was in the Final Four? Yeah.
1985.
I have a T-shirt from that still.
Do you? My daddy and I sat and watched. As I've ever done it. He was not a big fan, but I was going to Memphis State. That's where I was.
I was too.
Yeah. So it was extra exciting, and with where they would practice, you know, over at, what was that called?
The field house?
Field house. I had I took aerobics for my PE.
Back when we dressed crazy for aerobics, I tried to explain that to my daughter. She was
that
like,
was a hard mistake.
well, I was telling her that they are so fortunate because they get to exercise more comfortably than we did. Because
a lot more.
for exercise for us, we basically had to put on a bathing suit and pantyhose and stupid socks that scrunched around your ankles.
Or went all the way up your legs.
Yes, and you looked like you were ridiculous.
Because Jane Fonda did it.
Because Jane Fonda did it, and that's what we were all expected to wear to the gym. And that's why I never went to the gym. And I still don't like to go.
Cindy, I'm not holding that against you. I think that's great that
What'd she say?
She's a big sports fan, too.
Good, so. Cindy. You and I are going to be best friends. I do. Most
people are.
I can watch football on Sunday, like, all day in pro football. I can't
even stand to hear it going. I grew up with a lot of that, you know, and I just
I love it.
It's okay though. But I didn't marry a sports guy. You're gonna have to school me I've got our.
You've had your one lesson from me, and I'm just playing.
I'm trying to figure out how to get in that eave of the house.
Well, this is what I would suggest.
Tell me.
Let me put my
because I'm
brush down.
struggling.
And I've got paint on my hand. I would take it and go push it down. And then you can crease it with your fingernail.
Okay.
Or you could just take the water brush and crease it along there.
Okay. Well, let me see. I'm trying to do it without just.
Doesn't have to be too perfect.
Okay. See, I was getting caught up in that.
I
was getting caught up in my head.
I know her.
Okay. I can do this. I got this.
Yeah,
I got this.
And then you can, on this part, when you decoupage it on, you can just sand that off if you wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, which we don't have a sanding block.
I do, right out there.
Okay.
I've got an electric one right out there that I use all the
We were trying to, I was trying to do voice to text to tell her the things like I thought we might need. And
it didn't.
I have no idea what it was saying because when she was reading it back to me, I was like, what? How did you even get that out of what I said? So
there was
she being my car, not Lindy.
Yeah.
So it was pretty pitiful.
And you got here and said something about Elmer's glue, and I thought that I did not get that out of that text.
I wonder what it said.
I
I'll have
don't
to
know.
read it later. Well, and I should have brought my wood glue because if I decide I want to use wood you bend on this, I can use that. But I can remember my dad telling me he sold furniture for a living, and I remember him telling me that you can use Elmer's glue, like wood glue. Now, if anybody that's a big wood person, or if anybody from Wood You Bend is watching, I'm not sure if that's real or not, but that's what my daddy told me, and he knows everything. So he did know everything. Why do I do this without my glasses on?
I don't know.
I do it all the time.
I will watch you on your lives,
Squinting.
and I'll say,
Put your glasses
"Put your
on.
glasses on."
I know, I don't know why I do it.
Well, when I started that squinting stuff before I got my glasses, Gerald would say, "Don't make that face."
Oh, I know. It
And
is.
so-
It's awful.
Now Moidle's doing it, and I'll look at her and say, "Don't make that face."
And I have all those crow's feet and stuff, which is from laughing so much, but also
too.
because I squint so much.
I do it too. And I also found, I've found as I get older, I raise my eyebrows a lot,
Yeah.
and so lots of lines there. What's the name of the paint, Nilma, of the blue paint? What's
It
the
is,
color?
You ready? Tempting Turquoise by Folk Art. And it's outdoor paint. So it's made to withstand the weather, which is going to have to because it's going to be a birdhouse outside.
So where are you going to hang this chandelier?
I have 2 trees in my backyard. One of the things,
Fun.
my dad, when he bought that house, and I inherited my parents' house when they passed away. So when I moved in, the first thing I did was plant trees because the first thing he did was make sure there were no trees. He didn't want a single tree in his yard because our house that I grew up in, we had 25 trees in the front yard and like 30 in the backyard.
In the front yard?
In the front yard.
So when we moved in here, we had, Gerald remembers the exact count. You couldn't walk out in our yard. It was filled with pine trees.
We had oak trees, persimmon trees.
Oh, really? You had all the good
yeah.
stuff.
We had some massively established trees in that neighborhood. And I just remember raking leaves all the time when I was a kid. Whew. But my dad said he didn't want any trees, so we had not a single tree, but I put two really big cherry trees in the backyard. So they're they grew really fast, and they're so pretty right now. They're starting to bloom.
I bet they are. I love those.
Yep. I feel like I am concentrating and I'm still making mistakes here.
Well, I am just, I'm trying to just be too careful, I guess. This is my first time using rice paper.
Oh my gosh, hold on. I didn't realize that. I forgot that. Hold on. Let me put this down and help you.
But I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
You don't need my help.
I'm doing it. I watched you do it.
That's all you have to do. And are you going to use this outdoor Mod Podge?
Sure.
Okay.
Didn't you tell me I should?
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would do.
Because this is going to be your birdhouse, and I want it to hold up.
Yeah, I just didn't know if we had to I didn't know if we used outdoor on the whole thing. I've never used it before, so we're learning together.
So I might need to paint and then seal it all with that, is what you're saying.
That's my intent, is to seal it all with this, but I would think we could do this part of it too. Hey, we're learning.
Yeah.
We'll just figure it out.
We'll find out for y'all. How about that? Hey, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
It's the week to not finish bar. Bless your heart.
What'd you say?
Last night, she was doing her 4 pictures that go in around her beautiful coffee bar. And I always love seeing her transform those. Mm-hmm. And when she pulled out those birdhouses that she was going to do, and she had them cut in half.
I didn't know she was doing birdhouses.
Oh, so cute. But she managed one last night. She was like, I just felt for you.
Her birdhouses were her bean pot? Because that's how I felt about her bean pot.
Yeah.
So I get that, honey, so well.
Yes, rice paper is from Digital Deco Designs. You can use it now that I finally have some. We both have affiliate links. Doesn't matter which one you use. Does not matter. But excuse me, Kathy is a gem to work with. She's a precious lady.
She is a precious lady.
And Elizabeth is the one that introduced me to her. And so we're even discussing a possible collab with some of my designs on her pretty paper. So we're talking about it.
One of my favorite things about her was, and I don't know if I saw it in a mission statement or where I saw it, but her goal is to help other women start their business.
Oh, that's wonderful.
And I just thought, and make their business grow. And I just thought, what a great philosophy to have, to support your friends and also other women and creators that are getting out there and starting their own business, and to just be so supportive. I love people that are supportive of other women. It's all about the women empowerment, It's a good thing.
Girl
Instead
power.
of tearing each other down,
right,
lift each other up. There is room for us all.
We both feel that same way. Can the rice paper? You're gonna feel this one. Can the rice paper be used on glass?
Yes, I do it on glass for frames all the time. You can do it on the back side of it where it's like, here's the rice paper and here's the glass and it shines through the frame, or you can do it on top of it, which is how I like to do it, because I'm of course different and I like to do a lot of diamond dust. But yes, you can definitely do it on glass. I do it on metal. I've used it on, you can do it on anything you would decoupage on. Just messed up my line. You could do it on anything that you would do decoupage on. So there are no rules and there are no limits. I saw somebody the other night doing it on a canvas, not like a canvas painting canvas, but a canvas wall hanging thing that had like 2 wooden slats across it. And she decoupaged on top of that and with some rice paper, and it was really pretty. And I would have never thought to do something like that.
I missed part of that.
To decoupage, you could do it anything. She had like a piece like this, and it had wood slats at the top.
That's like
Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, that's like what Amanda did the other night that I am just in love with, that I want to try. That's why I got this, because she had the 2 pieces of wood and glued down little flowers and leaves, and then painted it with the plaster color. So pretty. It makes it look like plaster. It looks
that
like
is cool.
Concrete, and then so you got one top and bottom, and kind of like a scroll.
Yeah, that's what this was like, and it would hang. And she,
how cool.
It looked so neat. And then I can't remember what she put in the middle of it. It was.
Well, now I want to try that too.
I know, I've never done anything like that, so I was thinking the same thing. Perhaps another
one.
Perhaps.
So
okay,
all I'm
gonna let mine
doing
dry
is-
while I watch you for a minute.
Well, I'm just going to put this cool new Mod Podge, outdoor Mod Podge down, and I'm going to turn this around as soon as I get this paper laid down and show y'all what it looks like before. I was right out there. Why didn't I get the sanding block?
That's okay.
The outdoor Mod Podge is very thick. Wow. It's, or I'm using the wrong brand. That's a lot thicker than regular Mod Podge, so that's cool.
And it's still water-based. That's what I was
Really?
like amazed by. Yeah, I tried to read the whole label while I was standing in Hobby Lobby because I wanted to know what made it different. Because I'm always convinced that people
Yeah.
market stuff and it's the same thing. But, and see how there's no wrinkles?
It's so fun to work with.
It's-
There's no wrinkles at all. It just was that I slid it around a little bit. I'm gonna.
Oh my goodness.
Can y'all see that? Look at the front of the birdhouse.
That is so pretty.
I really love it. I like that it has the black and white with the polka dots. Got a little bit of, and that's the paper that she just fell in love with. Yay!
That is so adorable.
Now the hard part's gonna be picking out the color that I paint with it. You know.
Well, and I know you. That's why I brought all the colors.
Oh no! I got all excited, and look, I got it on crooked.
That's okay. You know what you can do?
What?
Just take a little piece right here. Put it right on top of it.
No, I thought I had it lined up, but real life crafting.
No big deal. NBD. Everything's fixable.
Yay.
Everything is
Thank
fixable.
goodness. So I'll try
I'm
that.
going to let that dry.
And yes, these are from, thank you, Lee, from Hobby Lobby. People have been asking
Oh,
where
the
you got your
birdhouses. I'm sorry. Yes, I got them from Hobby Lobby. I ordered them online because I knew I wanted 4 or 5 of them for, I think I actually ordered 6 for this chandelier. I saw it on Pinterest. Somebody had done it and it was in bright colors and it was really cool. And I thought I could do that with that pineapple chandelier that I have out there that I really didn't know what I even picked it up for. And it's still not dry. I don't get the
Thank
thing.
you. Y'all were
So-
saying you love this paper. I love it too. Yeah, this is pretty paper. You saying that chandelier, silly side note, when Chris was little, he called them chandeliers. And I almost said that out of habit. When you said that, I thought, they're not going to know what you mean. Chandelier
Chandelier.
and caterpillar.
That was caterpillar.
The things that you remember.
Effluent and flamingo were Tyler's.
Flamingo.
Flamingo was a flamingo, and effluent was elephant, and he had another one that he said funny. I'm just over here heat gunning with this heat gun.
Did I fix that okay?
Yeah.
Looking
Yeah.
from there?
Yeah. And when you Mod Podge over the top of it, you'll never see it.
Well, you can always look at it now. You'll remember the mistake I'm
That's what I do. I do that all the time because you don't have this. You don't have to be perfect with it.
that's
the
pretty
perfectly
cool.
imperfect is great. And
Judy says, is there a special way to use rice paper?
as in, you use it anywhere you would do decoupage. Like if you wanted to do a napkin on something, you could do a piece of rice paper instead. It's any application like that is going to be perfect for it.
Yep. And see, I've got this much design left
you
too,
can
so
still-
you can get more projects out of one sheet. I swear, I want to do that, what you were talking about on canvas, with this piece right here, the whole thing, and I want to diamond dust his wings,
Yes.
and maybe even, well, I don't know. Lot ideas.
Her brain's going crazy.
Woo.
All right.
Pam, we get it from Digital Deco Designs. Read Lori's comment. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Outdoor Mod Podge isn't waterproof. Read the label.
It says it's waterproof on the front.
I was going to show it.
Does it say it?
Outdoor, water-based.
I could have sworn it said it.
Well, see, I've got my contacts in, but I'm going to make the face because one is, which is my close-up contact.
Well, you know, I can still put a sealant on these before I put them out. I'm not worried about it.
Yeah.
I just wanted to try something cool. Oh, I never can find these things.
This one is for, what was this one for?
That's for furniture, and I thought we would. Okay, create projects or on surfaces intended for use in sheltered outdoor environments, not waterproof, non-toxic. Lori, You're right, once again. But it'll be under a tree, and it'll be fine. And you know what? I will put a coat of polyurethane on top of them, so we'll be fine.
Yeah.
We'll still Mod Podge on top of the paper and stuff, so. Okay, I think I can finally Mod Podge. I mean, what am I doing? Decoupage.
Decoupage. I'm just looking at the paint colors, trying to decide.
Well, you do you, friend.
Which
I'm still protecting your tablecloth. Is that not hilarious?
Rudy will thank you for that.
I know, his beautiful tablecloth up. I don't want to mess it up for him.
What do y'all think? This blue with those blue stripes, maybe? And I think I've just got to decide then what color I want the roof to be. But I think I'm going to paint the 3 sides this blue. And then...
That might be the runnier one.
It's not feel too bad.
Is it folk art or the other one? Yeah. Okay.
Deco art, patio paint. But first, I do need to go get my sanding block and an emery board. Just went and followed, watched several times. Who did you go and follow? Did you go follow Ellie's Attic? I missed who that was. I'm sorry. I've got to...
Somebody's saying something about the polyurethane.
Yeah, just spray a matte acrylic sealer.
Somebody said he used a spray. I've never used the spray when I've got cans and cans and cans of the other one. So
I've got anything we paint that's going to go outside, I just spray it with this, or in the bathroom. So.
I don't know if y'all were watching what I just did. This had the white header and footer on it, and I just folded it and gently tore it, and it was like the easiest thing ever. And I'm gonna go ahead and put mine on here and try to get this sunflower as centered as possible and do the same thing Lindy did, but I'm gonna put mine on the back side of the birdhouse and then probably try to figure out what I'm gonna do with the sides, but I do think I'm gonna put some of this on the sides, so. I just love this stuff. This rice paper is the best. And Kathy has, she's gonna have some new designs probably dropping pretty soon because it's April. So she should have some new ones coming today. I did talk to her the other day.
Oh, does she do that once a month?
Yeah, she has new designs that drop every month. And I did talk to her the other day and said, I really wish you'd do a leopard print. Kathy, I hope you're listening. I hope you're watching.
I did hear you say that.
And she said, I'm actually thinking about that, so I'm surely hoping I'm going to see one this month. But, you know, you never know.
Very cool. I just loved that video she did when she was designing for the Ukraine. That was very cool. That was very cool.
Have you gotten to see her cute little boy yet?
Yes. He is adorable.
So precious. Okay, y'all, I just did that water pen just like Lindy. I'm doing the exact same thing she did. So, except I don't have to do the little whole part because I'm putting mine on the back.
Oh, Martha, yours just shipped. Yay. She's got her rice paper. It just shipped.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yay. Polyacrylic is water-based and supposed to be good for sealing. There you go.
That's what I have. So, I have that. I have polyurethane. I actually have some, that 1 hour enamel that I got from Chalk It Up Fancy, and I do believe that has some weatherproofing to it. But if it doesn't, I'm pretty sure Lori's going to let me know pretty soon. Because she and I have talked enough. She uses every product that I use, and I think she is a sister from another mister for me.
That's great.
She, the other day we were talking, she goes, yeah, I've used that, and have you done this? And I was like, yes, I have. Oh my gosh.
Very cool. Very cool. There's your Mod Podge
Thank
if you need
friend.
that.
I do.
I just want to be sure I'm not feeling any.
Oh, so pretty.
It's very pretty.
I don't know that I'm going to sand mine because I want it to have that little
the little
feathery, raggedy edge to it. So that's why when I tore it, ooh, this is some thick stuff.
Tanya's asking you if you could go shopping tomorrow for some of these products with her.
Tomorrow. Tanya, maybe. I don't know. It's going to depend on what I can get done in the morning. So why don't we chat mid-morning and see what we can do. If not, maybe we can do it one day. Because I think weren't we kind of planning to meet Friday maybe and go do our burger and all that stuff. Maybe we could do it Friday if I can't do it tomorrow, if that works for you.
I still got to go to Home Depot and get that wax. I'm dying to get some of that wax. I loved using that when you brought it over.
It just once you use it, you don't want to use the other stuff.
I know. I loved Waverly. I still love Waverly.
I do too, and for the right
right things.
Yes, and I do like to use the Waverly to stain stuff.
Yeah. Yes, that's my favorite way. But then,
Me too.
y'all, you messed me up once. Once I used
how I
that
roll.
wax, it was just so different, and I really loved it.
Okay, here we go. You ready?
Do it. Oh, that's so pretty.
Oh,
I love it.
look at that!
Very cute.
I just love it. I got to get that little edge right there.
I'm mixing. I want this a little lighter. I'm gonna go with a little more white and see if I can make my own color. I want to go just a little lighter here.
Those outdoor paints aren't much different, do you think?
No,
I don't either.
It's just like using acrylic.
They kind of soak up a little bit, I think, but when I did my fence, I didn't know if I was going to have enough to do my fence. All right, so now's where I'm going to get real creative and try to piece this scrap that I have left for the sides.
So how my nose starts itching. I even took my allergy medicine before you got here. Lori said, Lori said that she has not tried the Chalk It Up Fancy products yet, but she does watch them.
I thought she had used the 1 Hour Enamel and the Wise Owl. Maybe I got it confused with, I don't know. I thought we'd talked about that. See, I made up stories about you, Lori. Look at me.
Gotta watch her.
I did. I give you credit where you
making up stories about me. That's so you, right?
So
So not you.
Oh, so funny. Let's see.
You know what I'm thinking about? I need y'all's advice.
Here I go again.
What if I so if I paint this blue around the three sides, and what if I take the Waverly and just stain the roof and the base?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like that. That'd be
yes,
pretty.
she did use that during her live yesterday, Betty. That's right. You used the wax.
Yes, I did. I sure did. I mixed the dark and white together. The person that I originally watched with that was Kathy from Royal Funky Junk, and she mixes the clear and the dark wax together. And I didn't know there was a clear, so I grabbed the white, and I've just been doing that forever.
So when I buy it, should I get the clear or should I get the white?
Well, if you're like me, you've got all three of them. But
buy all the things.
I buy all the things. I'm just that person. I don't. You know what? I've not cracked open the clear, so I guess that answers that.
Mm-hmm. Because that's interesting to me. And it's just called dark wax. There's not a name of it.
Not a name for it.
Okay.
And it's literally in the paint section, but I think they have a specialty section for Behr stuff, and they have chalk paint and different things in that section, and it's over there with that. So I'm trying to kind of piece.
Okay, everybody's saying yes, a stain would be pretty.
I think
Charlene
so
said,
too.
Elizabeth, I love that paper.
I do too, and it's I'm sorry, I'm concentrating because I'm trying to make a puzzle here. I'm going to show you what I've done, and it's perfectly imperfect, but I'm just trying to piece this together so I don't have to use another sheet of something different. I still think I might have to, but we'll see. We're going to make it work.
Lori said, I asked about their 1 Hour Enamel and
That's
recognized
right. That's right.
a paint name you used, Elizabeth. You weren't wrong. She said you were not wrong.
Well, I've had so many conversations with new people, but I have talked to Lori a lot lately, so I guess I was confused, but thank you for keeping me straight, Lori Lou.
Nelda says, when and why do you use that wax?
I use it to enhance things. It's a sealer too. It's nice to use it because it seals everything in and it creates a barrier. But I use it when I'm gonna darken something up or dirty it up or age it, distress it. I use it anytime that I want to bring out dimension or something that's got a lot of lines in it. If you saw my live last night, that soap dispenser bottle had ridges and lines in it, and when I put that on there, and I wish I should have brought one so you could see it.
If y'all need to go, excuse me, I got excited. Those soap dispensers she does. If you didn't see her live last night, go over to Ellie's attic, watch it. She elevates a soap dispenser like you just would not believe. They are boutique, beautiful.
Thank you. That's
really
so
are.
sweet. And I will tell.
I want to do one of those too.
Okay,
I want to do all the things.
we can do all the things. I actually sold both of those last night. So I was making them for my own house, and guess what? They're not in my house, so I've got to make another one.
They sold immediately.
They sold immediately. So I was pretty excited, considering that I haven't really gotten into this to sell anything, but yeah.
Okay, got some questions
Sure.
for you. How much is a can of the wax? Does it smell?
It does smell. It's about $14, I believe, for a can. $14, $15.
But how long has that been lasting you? And it looks like you've barely...
I've had it for about 8 or 9 months now, and I'm telling you...
And you use it a lot.
I use it every day. And I think it will last you for
Well, that's a pretty
very
good
long
deal
time.
then.
And it depends on how heavy-handed you are with the dabbing it on there, and that's part of the key. But what I also do is I use the same brush all the time, so there's still a little bit left on there.
Oh, that's
and that
good.
kind of conserves
So how do you
it, too.
store that brush when you're not...
I just lay it right on top of it in the drawer and pick it up and then beat it on a paper towel and go right back to it. And it's just a chip brush because I think that's got, with the wax, it's going to stay a little pliable. And I just...
Very
cool. Now that's how I do it. I might be doing it wrong. That's a good possibility, but that's how I do it. More questions?
Somebody was telling me I should get the clear. I'm definitely going to get the clear too, because she said you know, and I remember you telling me
It
this.
works as an eraser?
Yeah, acts as an eraser if you get too heavy-handed with the other.
Well, the white does a little bit of the same thing as long as you use a different brush. But yes, that's the whole premise behind the clear. And I think that's why she uses the clear. It's for that reason.
Very cool. Okay.
Again, I'm doing a puzzle over here. Sorry.
You're brave. I was not going to try to do that today. I saw you do some of that though when we did our trays, not trays, but those plate chargers.
Yeah.
So what do y'all think? I really like that light blue. That's pretty cheery to go with this front.
I am going to have to use your sanding block just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little.
That's all right.
I'm going to let this
However
dry a
you
little
want to
bit
do
before
it.
I do it.
That's why I got it. Put it over here.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
Well, you're welcome, friend.
I want the brown and clear. Yeah, I want that dark and clear too, Tanya. Thank you. You like the blue? Now I missed those jazz hands tonight, y'all. I know.
I just noticed I have a bee on mine.
Oh, you do.
Little sweet paper. That's
He
the thing.
owes y'all an extra jazz hands for this, right?
Who's jazz hands?
That's Mr. Taterbuggin. If he gets to 300 viewers,
He does
a
jazz
jig. And he ends it with these, he'll go, jazz hands.
He is the craziest.
He's a nut.
Love him.
Lori says, we need Lori here. Coat with clear wax first, then you can control the dark wax more easily. We are all learning so much
I've
today.
never tried that, so I'm going to have to give that a whirl.
Yeah. Everybody's loving the blue that you're using.
And I'm fixing to show you. I'm finished piecing it together. Okay. Here we
I'm
go.
leaving again. Sorry. This is your show.
It's not. Okay, so there's the back. I'm fixing to sand off that little edge. And look at the sides where I pieced it together. And then I've got this side. It's so pretty. I love it. Oh, I'm so excited. Yay. And these papers are just like, they're just so easy. I can't really take credit because the paper makes it such an easy job that you, anybody can do it. This edge that I had that was hanging over, you just pull it and you sand it a little and you sand down just like you do with any paper and it comes right off. So there's that. I get too mired down in what I'm doing. I've found that has been my issue when I'm doing lives too. I forget, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking. And I forget to talk to people.
When I'm watching people craft, I'm good watching the process too. It's great when they talk, but I don't even mind those
lulls.
Lulls, yeah, just watching what they're doing.
I'll try that nail file for a second.
I'm wondering, what do I want to use? A baby wipe to stain the top and the bottom, or do I want to just paint it on?
You know what I'm going to say? You do you.
You do you. I think I'm going to do the baby wipe. I think I'm going to try that first. And if I don't like it, then I'll just paint it. We'll see how that looks. Haven't had time yet or a good project to use it on. I gotta get rub and buff. Yeah. Ooh, Lori sent me 3 different rub and buff.
Lori, that's so sweet of you.
And so Darlene, yes, I'm gonna use, and Tanya, okay. Baby wipe, baby wipe.
Is somebody here? I'm in his spot in the driveway.
Doesn't matter, even if it is. Sorry, y'all. Sorry.
It's because I'm here. This is what happens at my house when I'm on live.
They do this all the time. But usually y'all
hey guys.
Shh. Yeah, way in the background. I apologize.
It is. You might still cook dinner for us.
Sweet. He might come up here and hey! Sorry, y'all. I'm very... He's
probably going to be yelling, whose car's in my driveway? Hey, Baba.
You should be. We'll forgive you if you'll come over here and do jazz hands.
Yeah. So
he just shook his head and smiled and went back out to get his bag.
Precious.
They were not going to come home.
Oh,
hey.
He's coming right back, buddy.
Pete. Stop. This is what happens.
Oof. This stuff is thick. Do you hear about use a brush?
No, use whatever brush I've got. And I have this one, if that would be better.
Let's use it.
A chip brush. That is very thick.
It's the thickest Mod Podge I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better. Thank you so much. Your dog is going home with me, by the way.
My dog?
Yeah, he loves me.
He got up here on...
Don't say things like that.
That was mean.
That was so mean. Hey, Jody.
There's brother Taterbuggin too, so I keep putting my hand in the paint. I should have hit that with the... Sorry, y'all. Let those babies bark. They love their Bubba.
They do love their Bubba.
Brother Taterbuggin came in too, so then he had to cry. Eva, I'm sorry. Her little dog is looking for the dogs that are barking.
Mine does that too. Whenever your dogs bark, my dogs will start to bark.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny. Okay, I think I'm a...
Lori, do you have a page? Look what you went and did.
There you go, Lori.
You're going to have a page now.
Welcome to the fray, because that's what always happened with me. All right, so I've got those sides all done, and I've decoupaged over it. I've sanded them down, so I'm going to let that dry and try to pick out a color for the front, and I've already decided what it's going to be. Let's see what y'all think.
Ooh, to match those sunflowers. I love it, love it, love it. You're going to look out your window and look out there, and that birdhouse is just going to smile at you all the time. You know, I wonder if you'll get any actual birds.
That's what I was thinking. The birds are going to be like, what's all that bougie mess over there? I'm not going in those houses.
high dollar district
Or
over there.
they'll think it's the opposite. They might go, what, they paper bagged the house for?
I think I'm liking that. If it's too light,
No,
you could
that's
always use your
so
dark wax
pretty.
on it. But I kind of like that.
I love that.
Tanya says dinner can still be delivered.
Oh,
Tanya,
sweet
you're
girl.
so sweet.
She's so nice.
Lori says, I've got to shut up. Every time I comment, it freezes. Thought you were going to say, I've got to shut up. Now I've got to have a page.
I've got a button over here, Lori, and every time you say something, I push it and that freezes. I'm just playing, Lori. You know I'm picking on you.
How are you, Brother Taterbuggin?
I'm doing good. You missed spot.
Were y'all turkey hunting? Were they turkey hunting?
They weren't hunting anything. They were just going up there, relaxing
away from their
for a
wives
night.
for a while.
Yeah. Had to get away from me for a little while.
We had to get away.
I had to get these women. They had just said that they were really going to miss your jazz hands tonight.
There what?
That they were really going to miss your jazz hands tonight. And there you are. So you owe them some jazz hands. Double jazz hands from both the Tates.
Alright, I'm gone. I just want to say hi bye.
Hi-bye.
Hi.
Thank you for bringing him home.
Yep. You're gonna eat good.
Gonna eat good. Okay.
Is he gonna cook?
Ooh, I don't know what that means. Maybe that's
It could be a lucky night to be me.
We ought to make him go live again.
That would be even better. Not tell him while we were doing that.
Yeah, he
I'll
doesn't
tell
have to
him
know
later.
that. He
What
could
on
still
earth
cook.
Got in here. Oh, there goes the nose. I didn't even know I had this color left because this is what I painted my flowers on the fence with. So
That's a pretty color.
it's gonna look.
Both
so
those colors are
neat.
so pretty.
Isn't it funny how you gravitate towards the same colors and you don't even really realize it until you're into it and you're like, I think I have everything else this color.
I must
too.
really love that color, yeah. Like me with a teal color. I love it.
Or what did I say this one was?
Oh,
Trembling turquoise. No, tempting.
tempting.
Trembling. Obviously, I can't name paints. It's my favorite thing about when I go to buy nail polish, though, is when you read the names of all those fancy nail polishes, and you're like, where do they come up with these things?
OPI
Yes.
names are the best.
I think it would be fun to work there and get to sit around the
Yes.
table and come up with the names.
One of my favorite colors that I always wore was Don't Touch My Tutu.
So there's the front.
Look how pretty.
I'm so happy.
I think around the front,
Yes.
you need to do some like little squiggly lines, little embellishments.
That's a good idea.
She's gonna kill me.
Uh-uh.
Like, girl.
Oh, God, my nose. But you're wanting me to paint, aren't you? Mm-hmm. Oh, stop calling me, people. I don't.
I could get you my black paint pen if you'd like to do that.
I might, I could go
If you
get
have
it.
more control
Oh,
over it.
gosh,
It'd
my
take
nose just started
as
itching.
long for me to tell you where it is.
Didn't you say your nose was itching when you were using that Mod Podge?
Yeah.
Mine is too. Like
I wonder
crazy.
If mine always itches during lives though, but that's the only time it itched. I wonder if that has anything to do with it.
I was hoping y'all might do a short one, but
No, we're having too much fun.
Why, are you going to cook?
Are you cooking?
We were doing this just to be hanging out, but if you're going to cook.
really.
What do y'all think? Do y'all want him to cook? Mary
No,
says,
but-
Elizabeth, that's
Look at
cute.
Lindy. She's just.
She just buries me.
Well, see, I invited myself over, so now she's being more brazen like me. If you don't want me to hang out with your wife anymore, I'll understand.
As if he cares.
So that's it. I'm done.
Hello.
I'm going to do the squiggly lines, I think. No, I think I'm going to put some bubbly.
Even better. So let's see. They're all saying, cook! Cook, 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 cook. Penny,
Nothing
that was
like
Penny
going
Williams.
and relaxing all day and
Cook,
doing all
cook,
that
cook.
and then getting to come back and cook.
Oh,
huh?
lots of yes, please cook. All the hearts floating up.
If she stays.
I'll stay.
Oh!
Are you getting a free meal? Heck, yeah, I'm staying. to.
Tina said order out pizza. I always wore, I'm not a waitress. That's a cute name. That's cute. Tammy, that's funny. Y'all are great. Now see, I said it wasn't itching, but
Yeah, see?
there it goes again.
Oh, I've got the first piece.
Bling is just going to be perfect on it.
This isn't a super blingy piece, but it still kind of goes to me.
You should just, it would be a fun live for you to just,
Yeah.
just show them all your goodies in your goodie boxes that she would, oh my goodness. I know you did, Tanya. You sure did. She was trying to save me by ordering, I'm going to tell Gerald, you tried to save him by getting us some spaghetti. You're right.
Can y'all see my sweet little butterfly? Bet your glue gun's in the other room too, isn't it?
Oh, it
Is
is.
your E6000 in there too?
Yes.
Well, you know, I'm gonna go get the E6000.
It is, I can tell you right where that is.
I don't think we need to worry. I'm gonna do hot glue because this hot glue won't last anyhow.
Yeah.
So I'll just put, I think I'm gonna put it like right there. You think that'll scare the birds though? I think I need another one.
Will that scare the birds? Look at that. Penny says, oh, that butterfly is awesome. Yeah, oh yeah, it's the butterfly that's going to scare the birds.
Yeah, it's not the yellow or the bright neon blue or, hang on just a sec, let me see.
But I do have the E6000 right in the top of that little rolly cart with the,
I got two of them.
oh, which reminds me, and I need to go get it.
Look, another one.
There you go.
And it's smaller.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
I hope the birds don't look at the underneath side where I accidentally got some paint.
Oh, I've heard they're very judgmental.
I think they are.
The birds.
Birds are judgmental.
So am I on?
They say yes. They say yes.
So we can just sit here and
keep on. And he gets over there and we'll just move that camera right over there. What do y'all say?
Woo-hoo!
How about that? They won't see the butterfly on that beautiful yellow, Lynn says. Oh, it's so blingy, I think they will.
look.
Okay, I gotta go.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Definitely.
I'm going to get that E6000.
What are you going to get? Don't push the...
What are you sitting
He was booping the tulips. I got Elizabeth some tulips today,
so
but
that I can kill them.
to thank her for coming over and saving me. And Gerald had just moved them off the counter to cook, and Sarge goes over there with that big old long nose, having to get all up in it, was about to push it off. I'm sorry. Love that butterfly. Oh, somebody's having an anniversary. Really, Lori? Well, I'm going to tell Elizabeth that when she comes back. She'll love hearing that. Painted birdhouses, and the finches and bluebirds will use them. Oh, good. You know, we have a bluebird house. Two, actually, one on each fence. And they started nesting in the one on this side last year, and they're back in it right now, and I just love them so much. Y'all know how I feel about my bluebirds. And we had looked up the specifications of what a bluebird house should be. I didn't know if that was, you know, if that was true or not. But, yeah, they love that house and have come back. Every year there's, you know, they have to have a certain size hole and a certain this and a certain that. We had regular bird houses. I used to have them, a whole row of them, different ones, on the front of the shed. And they would really only hide in there when it was storming. And we had one that was a little more open, and a squirrel would hang out in there if it stormed. It was under the eave and everything. Lori said she has found that with her bright bird houses, the only thing that nests in them is wasps. I wish you could. No.
Who decided, Lori? I mean,
Robin, they're from Hobby Lobby.
I'm just playing, Lori.
Yeah, they're from Hobby Lobby. Did you know if you put ice in the vase with some water for the tulips, it keeps the blooms partially closed?
I've heard a penny does something to them also. Keeps them from drooping or something.
These are, I don't know, there were a lot of yellow.
Both off camera now.
Yeah, a lot of yellow ones. But when I saw this color,
Do you think we care about that?
it made me think of her. But now these are in dirt instead of, you know, like in a vase.
I'm
so
gonna
I
put
don't
them
know
in
if that works.
a pot out back once it. I changed my mind and got the glue gun, but I had to play ball with Sarge first. So
Of course you did. Of course you
yeah, I'm gonna do the glue gun, and then when I get home, I'll just put a little E6000 on them
Yeah.
before I put them outside.
Okay.
So that they can see.
You want my E6000? I'll go get it.
Nope,
'cause
nope, nope.
Okay.
We'll be fine.
What do y'all think? Let me do the 360. They were saying you needed your Lazy Susan while you were painting.
That's right.
And do you know, he was out there cleaning up the shed or reorganizing it Wednesday. And I have a Lazy Susan out there.
Yay!
And all I need is Tanya's big circle that she showed us. You know, she got,
Oh, yeah.
just a circle. I
You'll
can't
get
get
to
one
me.
as big as Tanya
Yeah.
because it won't fit on my table. But Tanya, I'm going to have a Lazy Susan too.
And I still think this is gonna need some up here.
What do y'all think?
I think that looks so good.
Hey, Angela. Oh,
From
there's
Warden
Angela from
Home.
Warden Home. Thank you, Cindy. I think I really love it.
love that.
It's kind of
This is
plain
a
like me, but it's got that pretty paper on the front.
robin egg. That's what that looks
So.
like.
Robin's egg blue.
I'd love to have robins put eggs in that. They're probably not going to, but
We have, you know, robins are usually on the ground. They don't eat seeds, they eat worms. I'm going to drop some bird knowledge. So we put out mealworms. I studied up on my bluebirds.
listen to you, girlfriend.
I want to feed my bluebirds correct, all the birds. I've got all different kinds of feed. I did a live about it. So I get mealworms for
Your
my.
glue gun doesn't heat up as fast as
It's gonna need a little bit more time than that.
Honey, mine is like that.
Is it really?
And it's a sure bonder, but
Mine's, seen better days, I think. But this robin, this winter, has suddenly showed up, and he's decided to bully all the birds away.
I've heard that they do that though. I heard blue jays do that too.
Blue jays are awful about it. I knew that about blue jays, but those I'm like, I almost walked out there one day and had a talk with him, and he's fat now. He's eating all. You let my bluebirds eat. There's enough for everybody.
Almost had a talk.
They didn't. They could go out. There's enough wet dirt in that backyard. He could pluck a ton of worms.
What other birds have eggs that color?
I
They're
don't
small. We have one birdhouse in my backyard right now, and it's a pink camo one because I love that pattern. I think
I
it's so
love
pretty.
that. I love
And
pink
it's on a
camo.
post, and I saw something go in it, and when I cleaned out the birdhouse at the end, because it has the top that you can open up and clean it out and
Yes.
everything, the little nest was in there, and there were cracked little teeny itsy bluebird or blue eggs. That
That's
color.
so cool.
No, I was very happy.
I can't believe we've been on an hour and a half.
Shut your face.
Sorry, y'all. You're gonna get a lot of tape tonight because
Sorry, guys.
he's run to the store to cook for y'all. But when you get those on there, here's what we're gonna do.
Well, here's what we'll do.
We're gonna hold them up together like this, and we're gonna smile
Oh,
as good as we can so that we get a decent maybe thumbnail. I know we'll have plenty of.
laughs.
I was gonna say indecent ones. That's not the opposite, really. Hey, Christy, you made it. I'm so happy you're here.
I got it.
Any side? No toads yet, but I keep hoping.
I'm probably still gonna do a little more to this because I'm just like so in love with it. But
Angela, it's hard for me to get a good thumb. Oh, there we go. Okay.
we're so dang cute. Look at us.
Look
Look at our little birdhouse.
I don't know how Amanda does it, but every time she can get
She's-
this perfect, you know.
She's pretty perfect.
Yes. What is it? Mary Poppins was something perfect in every way. it was alliterism. Alliterism.
We gotta go.
I've been on too long.
Too long.
So
The plan I have is we're gonna seal these and make them as waterproof as possible, Lori. And then, I'm just playing. And then what I'm gonna do is I'll have a couple more that I'm gonna get completed, and they're all gonna be completely different. And then we will put them on the chandelier. I probably will do a live or a video to show you what I do to the chandelier to get it ready.
Better. I want to see
Because yeah, I'm gonna pull the wires out of it and everything, and paint it and spray paint it or whatever. So we'll see what it looks like.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
But this is gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be great to have all these different birdhouses. It's gonna be so much fun to see what happens.
I'm so happy I got to have
I am
a
too.
contribution to your
Thank you for building a home in
chandelier.
my subdivision. I appreciate that.
My only Germantown home I'll ever have.
It'll be by the pool, so it'll
practically
be great. perfect
in every way. I believe that's what it was, Vicki.
Practically
And
perfect.
Christy, 500 stars, girlfriend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet. That's too sweet. Oh my goodness.
Aw,
Thank
what a
y'all
nice
for
person.
hanging out for an hour and a half. Tell you what, I will just send out a text before he goes live. Will that work? Are y'all on my texting service? Or you'll just, here's one more thing I did want to say. I looked today, I kept thinking, you know, Lee would say, did you see this? Did you see that? And I didn't see it. And I got to thinking about it. I've been extra busy this week, so I thought it had just slipped by me in the newsfeed. But I specifically went today. It had unfollowed me from the Turquoise Valentine. And I was like, excuse me? And
That's so random.
yeah, I had heard of it happening before. So if you follow somebody, really, you're supposed to be getting those notifications. But if y'all would take a minute and check both of our pages, if you want to follow us, and make sure you're still following.
If you want to follow us after this long live.
Yeah, after all this, if you do. So yeah, but I will text y'all. We love you too, Opa.
Hey, buddy, I'm in your chair.
Thank you, Angela, so much. The rice paper is from Digital Deco Designs. She's an awesome, awesome lady to work with.
And she's so great that if you've got an idea, I know she has made papers for certain people. There's a couple of them in here that are named after creators.
Even Yvonne from Southern Designs and Finds, and she named it Matthew, and she did not even know that was Yvonne's son. So that was a cool story. That was
Kathy's great. Please check her papers out and support her because she is a wonderful person. I adore her.
she is. There. Thank you, Opa. Lindy, sign your house.
Oh yeah.
I'll ask her if she wants. That's up to her.
No, it's not. You did it.
I just had to turn on my live notifications again. Yeah, see, sometimes you've really gotta check those. They will undo you in a heartbeat.
And they change Facebook every day. There's something new that they've changed, or you log in and it looks completely different. I always say, why did you change it? It was just fine for me, but
worked great. Yeah,
but they do that
keeps
a
us
lot.
on our toes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But I lost my train of thought. I was about to say that about the my text number. If you're not on it and you want to get a notification before we go live or he goes live, it's 901-519-266-666. I tried to get them to change that. I really did, but they said no, we won't. So that's you get what you get, lady. So thank y'all so much. This is so fun. And thank you for saving me today.
No, thank you for letting me hang out. That's what I was going to say. Thanks for letting me hang out with all you sweet Taterbugs, too, because I just love y'all. And I'm usually on your side watching this amazing lady. So thanks a bunch. I've had fun.
We talked her into getting that page, and she's killing it.
By the way, we're going to have to talk about that.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm just kidding. I love it.
Lori, you're next.
Lori, when you're ready, let me know. I'll get you started.
That's right.
Just kidding. It's fun, and I'm enjoying it, and I'm making a lot of new friends, and it's, I'm glad I did it.
You're great at it. You're a natural.
Well.
They always say that, and that's what I say. Okay, I'm going to go over here and turn that because I can't reach you there.
Bye.
And bye, y'all.
Y'all have a great weekend. Go
Alright.
Tar Heels.
We'll read comments for Gerald. Bye.